everybody, Flynn here, and welcome back to another video. Getting tired of me, Link? Do you not like me? Anyway, hello, welcome back. As you can tell, we're back in Zelda. And if you saw the last episode, you will know that we are currently in Zora's domain, and we're apparently meant to climb these stairs and see somebody. It's been, just so you guys know, it's been a long gap for you, a little bit, as you probably know if you're watching this live. And for me, I did a bunch of stuff outside of episode. Well, not a ton of stuff. I basically just did a ton of shrines again. And as you can see, we now have 8 spirit orbs. I also don't remember if I got, like, this and this inside or outside of episode. Yeah, I got these from shrines. They're just there as I took out guardians. So, yeah. What is your goal here? Aha! I stole your arrow. Hey! Who did it? Who stole my shock arrows? Ah! You're Link! Finally I can avenge Lady Mipha. Sorry for that cut there. Somebody showed up on my front door, so I had to go get that. But, yeah, we're back. It has been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Second, will cut you down myself. What do you mean? Playing dummy? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. That's not my fault. Like, Ganon's a... Have you seen Ganon? Here, if you can defeat Ganon, you can take me down. How's that sound? Deal? It has been 100 years since we lost her, poor Lady Mipha. How heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. Ah, of course. Because you stole my shock arrow, that's why. In that case, you take responsibility of appeasing the divine beast Varuta. Humph. What? Are you saying that you were gonna do it with your shock arrow that you couldn't even touch? Yeah, that sounds like a great deal to me. Alright, is it up here that we need to go? There's a giant flashing yellow goo. Is this a person? Hello. You seem very, should I use a mathematical term that I like telling people that don't ever understand it? Look this up later if you want to. But, wow, you've really expanded exponentially in your z-axis. Anybody good at math will understand that reference. There's Prince Sidon, whatever his name is. I call him Sidon, but... Ah, you must be that Hylian that... What? I don't remember how I used to read his name. Like I said, it's been literally, like, months since... Should I look up real quick? Nah, I won't. Well, you can probably just look up the time difference between the two videos. I didn't play since the last episode. Actually, wait. I've recorded a bit in advance. So the gap between the 9th episode and the 10th episode is how long it's been. Anyway. Oh, I didn't read what it said. You did well to come all the way here. Should I give him a big deep I keep hitting the button accidentally. That object upon your waist, is that not Tashika's? I could really just, like, change it in editing. Should we see if I can do that? I doubt I know how to do it, but I can try. Now that I have gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian Champion, Link. Mwah, ha, 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 ha. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. I've forgotten everybody. The Hylian Champion. You can't mean the Link. Wait, that champion? Oh wait, that's Sidon. The Hylian Champion. You can't mean the Link. That champion. So, that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian Champion, Link, has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. I've been sleeping. I fell asleep. Come again? Sleeping, you say?
Is that why you do not seem to remember me? But surely you remember my precious daughter Mipha, yes? You do you not?
Mipha who? I know many Miphas.
I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha?
Yes, I have. I'm sorry.
You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory?
No, sorry.
Well, perhaps your memory will return in due time. I dearly hope so.
Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at this moment. Link seems confused. Well, no, dear. I have no memories. What did you think?
Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy.
Not a good thing.
Wah-ha-ha, that is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Vah-Ruta.
Nobody's even explained what Vah-Ruta is. I'm pretty sure it was an elephant from what I saw. Was it last episode? Yeah, last episode. But, yeah.
I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this.
Well, I alone can't stop this beast either. You're not alone. You've got many people on your side. Sorry. Many dolphin, fish, thingies on your side.
Will you lend us your strength?
I don't have any strength.
What?
You probably have more muscles than me.
King Dorathan.
My liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins.
Your fins. Your fins seem fine. But what do you have against the Hylians? I'm sorry, what?
Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest?
Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain, and I have no doubt in my mind.
Indeed, Link is a champion through and through.
What did I win at? I lost the battle.
As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together.
Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us.
No, it's... what's his name? Ganon. I forgot Ganon's name. How did I forget that? Why do they do that? Just like ... Like, Is that what he's saying?
Link. Divine Beast Vah-Ruta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water.
So that's why it's an issue. It's kind of like a Minecraft water bucket, isn't it?
Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains.
Well, infinite rain is kind of an issue. Actually, not right now. Where I live, there's currently a, severe drought. Ridiculous drought. They're asking us to, shut off sprinklers and stuff. So I would love to have this. Where can I sign up to grab one of these? Do they sell them off of Amazon?
For us, Zora, water and air are as one. So you would not think this would be one quite so critical of a problem.
What? Water and air are as one. Oh, because, like, they're water people, so, like, air and water, there's no real difference.
Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives.
Their Hylian lives. Oh, their Hylian lives.
Their Hylian lives are in very grave danger.
Ooh! What's happening? There's an elephant sound. I always hate that when it, like, you don't have to even hit the button, it just automatically moves it. It's like, I didn't even have time to start speaking. Oh, he's getting up. That means we can actually access it, because for some reason I can't swim. I can't swim for very long. I can swim, like, halfway across the river. Ooh. That's such a cool model. Whoever designed that is... kudos to you. Loading. Interesting.
The divine beast, Vah-Ruta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the divine beasts. That is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity. I'm sorry. They require electricity. And where are you getting this electricity? Like, are you, like, burning coal? Like, anyway. They require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now, because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them.
What? So, they require electricity to stop using them. Exactly who designed these? Because what happens when the batteries die? It's like, you just... Oh, sorry. The batteries must be going low because Vah-Ruta's creating a massive flood and the... Sejin, who is quite... Oh. Sejin, who is quite shock resistant for Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Whoever designed this was a complete idiot. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps we... It's like Pokemon, isn't it? Or is it the other way around? One sec, let me look it up. Alright, I just looked it up. For some reason I thought water was strong against electricity, but it's electricity strong against water. Sorry for any Pokemon fans out there, but just figured I'd look it up. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction.
What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within. So then, Princess Zelda is still alive?
Yes, in Hyrule Castle. She's alive.
I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the divine beast, they may yet prove useful in stealing Calamity Gat.
Stealing? Stealing? I don't even need to read the rest of it. I just made it all. I did not know you had such great ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Well, you have handles. Why can't I just ride you? Like, once it stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link. Let's appease Ruta together. I'm in. Let's do this.
Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting is nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith.
Ooh, I got Zora Armor, and it's worse than my current armor. That's so great. What's the guy's name on the left? He doesn't look happy. He looks really mad. Really. Look at his hands. They're like vibrating in anger. Like, ow, that hurt my throat. Don't ever try doing that. Alright, sorry. Making that noise really dried out my throat. Kind of like... it would really be nice to be one of these water people, because then I could just have, like, infinite water and just drink it and clear out my throat. But I had to take a short break to clear my throat. Custom armor painstakingly crafted by each generation Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls? Well, that sounds useful. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls, just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. How does a shirt give me permission to swim waterfalls?
King Dwarfan! Surely you do not really to intend to give this outsider the Zora Armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one here with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust with a shady Hylian. Grr. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit.
Humph. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. Humph. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuda, but now he has rushed off in a huff.
Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. And off he goes. And I'm left alone with the big guy.
Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him.
Tell him what?
Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try and speak with him.
How am I gonna help? Like, he doesn't like me. I'm sorry, but, he doesn't. Ooh, is this you? Or did I go too far? What did he say? Prince it on. Oh, he's singing. Whee! Hello, how are you? Muzu, please listen.
I don't care what you say.
Okay. Hello.
You came all this way, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you.
Listen well, Muzu. There's something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell... Ooh, low batteries. Brilliant. The great thing about Nintendo Switch batteries, though, is they, like, last forever. Like, it's going to say low battery for the rest of the month. Like, I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link.
What? No! Growl. You cannot fool me with such fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even who he looks upon, Princess Mipha's statue.
It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Brilliant. I assume that's Mipha, by the fact that it keeps showing me this. I'm staring at her, very intently. Why did the child stare intently at the current of orange juice? Orange juice. It said concentrate. Oh, it's an elephant! A metal elephant! With somebody on its trunk. How are we controlling it? Or is it just alive? It might be alive. Wait, no, things controlled it. Who's controlling it? Oh, I should be quiet, sorry.
You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you had grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might be, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Aww. So cute. Stone-faced. What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell?
You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever it is that...
I'm not quivering! Everybody always just says that I'm doing things. But I look stone-faced and I'm not moving at all. Mipha, I remember.
What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know.
Help! The stubborn fool. Lucky for us, we have proof. Link, go ahead and show Muzu the Zora Armor my father gave you.
Hi. Save your lives for another Zora. Without any solid proof,
Okay, whatever. Then prove it. Yeah. Okay, so show him... Whoa, how do I do it? Like that. Show him the Zora Armor. Equip. Let that go. Hi. I have armor. Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing.
You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Why didn't you? That's your armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this?
Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made the special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him, and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you already have it figured out.
I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he.
See? It's just dot. It's like, what noise is he making? Just... like...
I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior before you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder. It is called Ploymas Mountain, and there you will also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora.
Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He's a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge.
In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate you'll need, at least 20 shock arrows.
So I'm going up against a giant monster and have to collect 20 of his arrows. Like, what's he gonna do? Just hand me the quiver? Like...
Do you think you can gather that many?
Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Oh, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymas Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. Just go up the waterfall. That Zora Armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait. East Reservoir Lake. by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shockers and come join me. Whatever. It's not even joining me. Wonderful! Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. No, I'm going to stop the Divine Beast's onslaught. You're going to point me in the direction I need to go. Whatever. The clouds are moving very fast, though. Alrighty. I guess that is the end of this. Anyway, yeah, that's very... Oh! You know what we forgot to do? I have some spirit orbs that I need to actually exchange for more things. We'll do that at the beginning of the next episode. How about this? Beginning of the next episode, we'll do this shrine, go do the spirit orbs, go fight the monster, and probably get to the Divine Beast. I don't know that we'll complete the whole Divine Beast, but we'll see how much time we have. But sadly, that is going to be the end of this episode here. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Remember, have fun gaming. See you guys.